Deuced up below at the 5. Where a nigga from Grove Street, I ain't even gonna lie. Used to hang out the block when I lit on Billy Drive. I seen real niggas snitch, I seen real niggas die. And shit change up. Who stars turned into some gangsters. Grew around some shooters, grabbed they gun and got they aim up, can't play tough. My city dangerous. Niggas lose they shot right before they make it famous. Niggas lose they shot right before they make it famous. In my city, niggas lose they shot right before they make it famous.
Welcome to Pittsburgh Chatter, where I do interviews where I want, whenever I want, with who I want. And today I have a special guest, Mirwop. How's it going, man?
Shit, man, you know what's going on, man. Shit, I'm happy to be here.
So, naturally, you had DM'd me a while back, and this was before I was like, I wasn't new of the new, wave of young rap guys, and now I'm getting more hip now.
Right.
So I had DM'd you back, and media was like, all right, let's set something up.
Right.
So I appreciate you for understanding that, and now we have you here.
Yes, sir.
So let's just start talking about like the whole new wave. Like, where do you think it came from, and how many people do you consider in the new wave of Pittsburgh rappers?
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like the new wave came the new wave came more so, I don't know, it came just out of nowhere for real, like just like with different shit, because I feel like, a lot of the main big artists, like, they passed away from Pittsburgh, so it's like you can't recreate they swag for real. I mean, you could try to, but it's like they swag was just so unique, you can't even try to even recreate that. So it's like the new shit that the youngins is on now, including myself, is like, it's unique because you would have never thought that people would try to be on that type of wave, or like, oh, he doing this, or he going some melody type stuff, just doing all type of stuff. So it's like that wave definitely, I can say 2020, 21 is when the wave definitely hit like heavy, like, yeah, this the wave.
And so what made you start rapping? What was your beginning of the rap journey like?
I ain't gonna lie, well, maybe I've been around like music like my whole life. Like my mom could sing and shit, she been a singer, and like my peoples is from Detroit, they used to be coming down, and like this was like when Dr. Dre just had dropped the beats and you was making them like off the laptop type, like, but I used to be playing football and shit, so it's like I used to be trying doing that, but I kind of like faded away from that because I like the music a lot. And then it's like my little bro Vito and shit, swear he was rapping and shit. And he was young as hell compared to me. He had dropped like a little song, and I was fucking with him. I'm like, yeah, my little bro hard, like, you feel me? And I'm like, I'm trying to get in the stew. We got in the stew and shit. That's when I made my first song. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm trying to do this shit. Like,
And what was that? What was the first song?
my first song was some funny shit. It was called Street Love on some, just me and my little bro, just cause, you feel me? It was just funny as hell how we shot it. We shot it with some terrible cameraman, all type of shit. But it had got like 13 or 20,000 views, some shit around that time, and we was like 14 for 15. So I'm like, fuck, I'm about to do this shit. You feel me? Because I don't even know that many people at the time. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm about to just do this shit.
So when did you get to the point where you're like, okay, I'm talented and I want to take this music shit serious? Like, when did you reach that point?
Well, my uncle really like invested in me heavy. Like my mom's brother, like he from Detroit, like he like invested in me a lot, like on my music, like made me believe like I could be something and somebody. Cause in the city I still felt like, I was doing my thing, but he used to be like flying me out and shit, like, and had me with like a producer out in Detroit. And I was just like 15, 16, we was working on like mixtapes and albums and shit. Well, he was like, it was then like music school, like teaching me how to really make a song and just how to, make I try to make a hit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I could make a lot of different type of music for different styles and shit, and he definitely taught me that, so I definitely salute my uncle, for sure.
And how were you able to, like, because you have motion in the city, like, people repost your music when you drop, like, you get the love.
Right.
So how were you able to get that for yourself? Because there's not a lot of people that, like, can do that.
Right. Shit, I don't know. I just think being different for real. And I'm a supportive dude. Like, I show love to who show love to me. So it's like, I don't really care where you from and shit. Like, if you showing love to me, I'm showing love back. And a lot of people know me from this. I'm always been around, like, you know what I'm saying? Especially being from the north side. Like, I just been everywhere. So people just know, like, they just fuck with me. And I don't know. Maybe they fuck with it.
And the rap name, was that a childhood name? How'd you come up with the Mirwop rap name?
Nah.
Because was it Mirwopo at first?
Yeah, it was Mirwop at
Okay.
first, but you know I had to try to be myself and authentic.
Yeah.
But I had got it from one of my. I used to play little league football and shit, and then one of my homies from just on the team, he was from the Hill, and this was like 2015 for real. 2006, he used to be always coming up to me. He used to call me Mirwop with the K, just joking around like Mirwop with the K, you know, just playing with me and shit. And then I had took it and just tried to make it Mirwop and shit at the time. But I was just like, you know, I wanted to be like myself and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't recreate that Wappo type, you know what I'm saying? So I just made it Mirwop and shit and just stuck with that for real.
And so now you're just going. You're running with that now. You're never going back.
I'm
Okay,
never
all
going
right.
back.
I just wanted to make sure. Now you have a lot of. Well, you have a good amount of music. I don't want to say a lot, but you have a out.
I'm working on it. You know what I'm saying? I know for surely as time go by and like shit different, I gotta be more consistent on what I'm doing and stuff.
But you do have one project on all DSP. That's the Mirwop My Story, correct?
Yeah, My Story.
So talk about this project a little bit, and you made sure to drop that this year to make sure people know you have music out.
Yeah, I had dropped that project. I had like a little situation and shit that had occurred and shit where I got out the hospital and shit, and I was just like on my music shit like heavy, like, cause I felt like my situation was so serious. I just had to. I wanted to lock in just like on my music and shit, like. So I was just making just songs every day. Me and my brother and shit, just kicking.
Is that Twinno?
Yeah, that's Twinno. Yeah,
Okay.
that's my brother. And we was just kicking it just all the time, making music. You know, my brother he be trying to get in the music scenery too, for real. But I be telling him he got to shoot the videos with me and shit, man. He be bullshitting, but he definitely. I'm gonna make sure my bro get in this shit too. He very talented too, but. Yeah, we was just making songs, and I was like, fuck it, I want to drop a tape, like, just so, like, people know I could do it. But that was my first one ever. I know my next tape that I'm working on right now is going to be way more crazier. Like, I'm coming with, like, everything.
And, promote it more. Like, you promoted the My Story, but you got, like, stuff like this.
Yeah.
When you're coming on here and stuff. This is how you got to promote it to push it, because you have your own platform, and you have people that are going to fuck with you, but... Me introduce you to new people. Yeah. You introducing me to new people. Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, seen it all. My God, this song is good. This song is good as fuck. Like I've been listening to it a lot, and now one thing I was mad about is because it seems like you dropped it on DSPs, but that's not the one you're using now. Yeah. Because when I looked at it, I was like, damn, but this ain't on the same shit.
This ain't
So first, we'll get into Seen It All, but tell me what happened with that first.
See, what happened was I was fucking with United Masters and shit. But United Masters is very strict. You gotta have the perfect it's just so to the point where like United Masters, if it's not all the way perfect with them, they won't release it, you know what I'm saying? So say it got a release date, the release date come, you look up, and then it might not post, but see with DistroKid, you gotta pay for it, and it's just probably like $40, maybe like $60, you know what I'm saying? But you pay for that, and it'll allow certain cover photos. So I had made my own, I was using my brother's at the time, and I was telling them like, just to put like, you know, like the feet Mirwop and shit to see, like, you know, see if it'll pop up and shit. And it wasn't popping up until I made my own. But now if you just search it up like on my own shit, it still pop up, but it'll say Twinno on the name and shit. But I got my own shit started now, like my own dialogue.
So you need to re-upload Seen It All, because that's on that one.
Yeah.
So I know there's a lot of streams going to that one too, though.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely re-upload that joint for sure.
I'm tired of fucking with you hoes, cause that ain't really me. Cause who gonna really hold it down if he be in the G? So let's talk about the video, Seen It All. Why was everyone so receptive? It's your most viewed. Everyone fucked with it. So let's just talk about it a little bit, man.
Shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was on house arrest at the time. You feel me? I was on house arrest for like 2 years on some just dumbass shit. Like, you feel me? And I had it was like I had to just drop that video because I was always making music every day for going to the studio, thinking off, especially when you're juvenile. If anybody know you're juvenile on ankle, you still be wild like a motherfucker. You feel me? So I wasn't really locked in like how I was supposed to. Just thinking like, oh, I should be in the crib making music. I was worried about a whole bunch of other shit. You feel me? So I had made a song and I knew it was one of the ones because I was just like. I was sending it to my friends and shit. They was like, oh, you gotta shoot this, you gotta shoot this. And then when I was on house arrest, I'm like, man, like I told all the guys, all my niggas and shit, like what day it was gonna be when it dropped. They were just like, man, y'all gotta come through. Like I'm telling y'all, gotta come through. And they really came through. I was at my old crib and shit, cause I had the finished basement and shit. I'm like, I'm saying the guys came through.
That was your crib, because
Yeah.
when I'm looking, I'm like, is this like some low key bar or something that they had? Okay,
right,
okay.
No, that was my crib. So my crib, say, I love my Dukes after she, I'm saying, she make sure she get everything splashy. But yeah, that was my crib. We was in my basement and shit. Then we shot that. Shout out to my nigga Grey Cloud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that was a good video. But why do you think everyone was so receptive to the song? And did you drop the song before you dropped both of them at the same time?
I dropped the video first. I dropped the audio kind of after when I started doing my own thing. But I don't know. I just think a lot of people that's like just been through shit can relate to it. You know what I'm saying? And I know I got way more songs and shit even better than that. But I gotta stop wasting my. Like I ain't gonna lie. At a point in time, I just had to talk to myself like. Right now is just not the time to waste no time. Like, you feel me? You gotta put your foot on the gas. Like, you feel me? Like, so right now I'm just on some shit like, yeah, I love that song and I'm glad a lot of people viewed it and I fuck with it. But my shit that I'm working on, my project that I'm working on right now, I know like
it's better.
It's gonna really let the city know like who Mirwop is. Like, you feel me? So I'm waiting on that.
Do you think it was do you think it was the hook that really?
I think it's seen it all. Sure. Like, you feel me? Because it's catchy. I know how to, like, that's saying my uncle. Like, I used to just make songs and I used to be going, just rapping. Like, you feel me? My uncle really got me with my producer, AK, and he taught me just how to make hooks. Like, you feel me? Like, some songs, especially now, they be just hooks. Like, you feel me? I know how to make a hook probably quicker than I can write a verse because, like, I know how to make something catchy, like, all the time. Like,
and that's what you have to do.
Yeah, that's what you got to do, especially it's like people's blowing up off anything like TikTok or Instagram, just anything. So I for surely know how to make a hook that's going to catch your attention and be like, oh, yeah, like, this is stuck in my head. Like, you feel me? Especially what I be saying, like, for sure.
Okay, so another song, the most recent video had, even though it was 4 months ago, but this is the most recent Reason. So talk about this a little bit. Talk about this song.
Shit.
Very melodic.
Yeah, Reasons is on some shit like, I think I was going with a shorty, fuck with a shorty at the time.
I was going to ask you that. I was like, this has to be about a shorty. So I was like, is this about a specific person?
It wasn't really about her because I ain't gonna let no shorty make it before I made a song. But at the time, like, I was just going to do some shit with like a shorty. I was like, man,
So it was the experience.
It was the experience. Like, you feel me? And then my nigga Meezy, like, I had showed my nigga Meezy was really telling me like, bro, this is the one, like, this is hard right here, you feel me? And then my little homegirl and shit, she just be shooting me. So I'm a damn probably with the remix, I'm trying to see what my nigga Meezy on and shit, but I'm gonna redo that and shit too, cause my homegirl, she was trying to get her video shit on, so we had shot with her, she cool, you feel me? But on my life, like, the Reasons was just like something that's different. Like, a lot of females tell me like, oh, fuck with this put me in a bag, like, you feel me? Like,
and they're the most supportive. You get the female.
Yeah, you get the
I always say that.
Man,
I always
you get the females. I'm not worried really about a lot of men's like reaction. Before you get the females, and a lot of people that's younger too, like the younger audience definitely support you through the max and shit.
And you have that though. You have the youngers.
Like, you feel me? I feel like I got the young ones because just they know me and they know like just about me and shit. But like, you get that, man, you gonna find a way to make it through them doors. Like, you feel me?
Hold on. Can we take a step back? We'll come back to Reasons, but Seen It All. There's a harder remix too, correct?
Yeah.
So damn, I'm so glad I remembered that. So how did you get that? Did he see the song? Was like, I want to hop on it, and so did you want to shoot a video? Like, talk about that a little bit.
Nah, I had he was doing a lot of songs for like a lot of youngins from the city and shit. And I fuck with the heavy. Like, I could definitely say he was showing love, and I'ma definitely give him his flowers on that. Good dude, like, you feel me? But I had like I think I had hit him like, you feel me, just see dog, I was just on some shit like I'm trying to get a remix too, but like he had hit me back like just random as hell. Like I had done and forgot about it for real. Like you feel me? He was like, yeah, man, I got hop on this and shit. You feel me? And I was like, hell yeah, like I'm down for that. You feel me? And then when I did that, like a lot of even my people from like Detroit and shit, they know about him and shit. They was saying like, oh, that's dope. Like you feel me? So I'm gonna definitely give my love to that for sure. I'll definitely. Real nigga for sure.
And he gonna hop on people's shit that's a little bit, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have some form of emotion, so that proves that you did.
Right, that at least, you know what I'm saying, somebody, they watching, you know what I'm saying?
All right, now back to reasons. The reason why I asked, there was two reasons I asked about this specific person, because also there's somebody talking at the beginning of the song. So is that a voicemail? What is that?
I think that was just on, like, my producer just put that on the beat. Like,
oh, so you don't even know who that is?
I don't know who that is from McKenna Bank.
So it's perfect, but no, how they placed it on the beat is like, so they made it like to seem like it was somebody. Okay.
Right.
So that's not specific.
Swear, man.
Okay, so you did a remix, like you said, with Meezy Step a Lot. How did this come about?
We be talking like just all the time about music and shit. That's more like my cahoots, like my friendship, like with like music and shit. Like you feel me? Like he a cool dude. Like you feel me? Good person. Shit. When it comes to this music shit, he even be telling me myself like certain times where I feel like I ain't dropping enough. Where I see certain like younger dudes going to like better than me and shit. Like he'll always tell me like, man, like you good at what you doing, bro. Like you better than a lot of niggas, bro. You just gotta stay doing consistent. Cause I ain't gonna lie, my nigga Meezy hard, bro. You feel me? I ain't no hater.
Can I be honest though, bro? How are you gonna look at somebody if you're not dropping consistently,
right?
Bro?
Like you feel me?
You can't be like, and this is because you have the talent,
right.
But you can't look at somebody that is dropping and be like, damn, I'm better than them. But they're dropping. You gotta drop.
So that's why I don't like. That's one thing about me. So I don't never be like. Or even be like, nah, like I just be like, yeah, like they doing their thing, like it let me know, like it boosts me up.
It's possible.
Like, yeah, like, oh yeah, it's definitely time. Like it's possible, it's time to get it on. Like you feel me? But for certain dudes, especially when you're doing it by yourself, like you feel me, it just be like, it is what it is. Like you feel me? But I know this year and this time around, like I'm fully locked on my music because it's like I done watched so many people try to make music or just get into, and it's like you either got the fans or you could do it or you don't, and it's like I got the people and the people behind me to do this shit, so I'm not gonna just sit around and waste that shit like at all. So yeah, I'm doing.
Yeah, bro, you definitely got the people. You just got keep on it.
Right.
So what is your favorite song you created? It might even be a song that we haven't heard yet.
Right.
Like something you listen to, it's like, damn, this is my shit. Like.
Right. Shit. I got a lot of shit for real. I got a couple right now that I think I'll play on repeat that's not dropped yet, but like one of my joints that I could say that was my shit was I listened to a lot it's called Come From Nothing. And yeah, I played and my To The Head, like I played that a lot.
That's out though.
I played that like a lot, like just cause it was like different, and I was like able to just listen to it all the time. You feel me? So them, I was definitely listening to them all the time.
And you shot videos for both of those, correct?
Yeah.
So that was like the To The Head was the one like a mic drop, correct?
Yeah, that was like 4 or 5 months ago. Yeah, I dropped that. Yeah.
So what had happened in between this time? Because like you look at it, it's like a year, 10 months. It's like you're trying to drop consistently. What was happening in between?
I'm dropping consistently. Shit, I was just trying to what it be like. These Vedmans for real be different nowadays. Like it's like you gotta find this the right one that's willing to work with you and like see that y'all both got something trying to build up. Like a lot of Vedmans just be like. I feel like some Vedmans for real, they just want to be Vedmans for Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying? And there be Vedmans that become video mans and be video mans for everybody, like big. And it's like, they don't be thinking like about the bigger picture because I'll spend my last dollar for videos. Like, you know what I'm saying? But at a point, I just be on some shit like, I'll try to get a package deal for like, how much could I get for 5 videos then? Or like, because it's like, if I'm going to be shooting back to back to back, it's like, it'd be more than if I bought a package deal for 5 videos, like, you know what I'm saying? But I was also going through, like I said, I had a life situation and shit, so I was going through that. And I had to come back and bounce back from that and shit. But now I feel like I'm back like to myself, so I'm ready to get back on my shit.
I know people are going to be tired of me saying this, but I have to keep saying it because not everybody does it. You were aware early on to make your own YouTube.
Yeah.
And, of course, you like to work with cameramen, but you want your content on your page. So how did what made you think of that early on? Like, where did that come from?
My mom.
Oh.
Yeah, my mom, she's big on the, like, I could show her a music video and she'd be like, and she'll see it go up and she'd be like, well, why is it not on your page? Or she'd be like, hey, can't you, like, when I first hit my 1,000 subscribers for real, she was like, oh, well, you don't need no more videos on nobody else's page. Let me say, because you can start getting your own. Because I had to start thinking, like, damn, because some video mans do be trying to shoot your best song on their page and let it go up because they'll get that money and shit, you feel me? So I had to start thinking, like, man, I got to build my own shit up, like, ASAP. And then when I first hit it, I just hit 1,000 subscribers for like a couple months ago for real. So that's why I'm really about to start.
Oh, well, you just hit that?
Yeah.
I thought you been had 1,000.
No, I hit that like, well, I started going up more, but I hit that like not too long ago. I'm gonna definitely say like 4 or 5 months ago for real. I definitely hit 1,000. Just because.
Congratulations. I don't know if anybody told you, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it. But and I was just like, oh yeah, I'm doing this shit. You get 1,000, you know, you start after 1,000, you keep dropping content, you get paid. I'm like, man, I'm doing this shit, like, you feel me? So I'm like, let's do it, like, and I had got the email to my phone just randomly, like, out of nowhere, like, you know, because when you got the email connected to your distro kid, it'll let you know how many streams and all that. And I had got my 1,000 subscriber note, and I had got like a stream all time, and it was like 70,000 streams. I'm like, man, I could do this shit. Like, you feel me? If I got that many people that just want to listen just anywhere, like, man, I could do this shit. So I'm like, from now on, all my videos is gonna be on my page, like, period.
And that's no question.
No question. They gonna be
So
on my page.
all right. I always ask. The exception would be like a Cole Bennett.
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
that's an exception,
Yeah,
right? Okay, all right.
That's an exception, like,
Okay.
Cole Bennett for sure.
All right. So the My Story, that was your first project ever.
Yeah.
You already talked about that a little bit. Have there been a project that you had before and you were like, I'm not releasing this, like, this is just for me?
Well, no, I got a project that I worked on that I didn't get to drop, though, what led me to My Story, just because that was my first time, like, with my uncle. He's from Detroit. He was getting me, like, around just a lot of people and, like, how the music business really is and shit. And I really didn't know, like, but I ain't gonna lie.
It get grimy.
It get crazy. And, like, if you're not doing really what they're telling you to do or, like, supposed, because, you know, in my generation, you know, you do the thrillers, you snip, you know what I'm saying? They don't want none of that. Like, they don't want none of that. Like, they don't want no, you feel me? But I was just on some shit, like, that's how, in my city, like, I can't get the thing, like, what the fuck am I to think I can't drop no, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, and who you, like, here, you know, like, you gotta show, like, be consistent, just be in the air and shit. They wanted me to be on some, like, it's just gonna happen. Like, you feel me? Which it does, but you feel me? I wasn't being hard and shit. It was just, like, I wanted to do it on my own time. Like, there'd be times, like, man, like, this shit serious. Like, I was meeting people that was, like, running and rolling louds and all type of shit. Like, especially in Detroit, like, you know, Detroit, a lot of people, they show love and shit. So a lot of people know each other and other artists. I was making songs with people and shit out there. I'm about to make a tape with my boy right now. He's from Detroit.
So, hold on. Because we're going to get to the your next project, and that's what you were talking about. I noticed I can't say you're not one of the people that does, because it seems like you're open to work with people. You've had some features, but on the project you only had Twinno, which was your brother, 700 Bando, and T Chopper, right? Well, T Chop, my fault.
T Chop.
So why specifically only those? Of course, the Twinnos, that's already self-explanatory.
Right, yeah.
But the other two, why only those three people on the project?
Bando's my best friend. I ain't gonna lie, that's my dog. I've been my dog since, like, if you know me, you know Bando's my best friend. That's probably, like, we fight like brothers for real. Like, you feel me? Like, I'ma always have that nigga's back for sure. That's my brother. Like, you feel me? And T Chop, that's my nigga, man. I didn't know I call my nigga T Chop, man. We on this podcast, but he's a nigga. He's really willing to work with the music and shit. And he was just like, we reached out to each other for real. Like, you feel me, on some shit like, nigga, I like what you doing and shit. Like, I'm trying to make some music, and we got close because of that. Like, real shit. Like, we rap every day and shit. Like, when we go out of town, we talk about music, and we be rapping and shit like this all the time. Like, that's cold peeps. Like, you feel me?
So it was just something that, like, it's all in-house, so I want y'all to hop on the song.
Yeah.
Did you already have all the songs that you had the features on created, or you made those with them?
We made them. Like,
okay.
We just made them joints.
And when it comes to beats and stuff like that, are you getting beat packs? Like, you YouTube?
Well,
what did
now,
you use?
Now I'm trying to get a. I had got this crazy offer from Stunner, like this little package deal beat. So I gotta get back to bro. I know you probably thinking I'm bullshitting, but Stunner gave me a good ass offer for like the beat package and to produce my tape. That's who I'm really trying to drop this tape with for real. Like when I get this shit, you know what I'm saying, me and Stunner gonna work on this. Like, cause he do his like the beats and the videos and all that and shit now. Like
he been doing all that.
so
for a
yeah,
minute,
he been going crazy with that shit. I'm gonna definitely give him his flowers on that, cause a lot of people won't try to give niggas they flowers and shit, but he definitely crazy with the beats and the videos. So yeah, I'm trying to get on that for real, like, and it was just on some shit like, fuck it, like you hard. I'm trying to get you on the tape, like fuck it.
Is there someone specific in Pittsburgh that you wanted to work with, or you're just like, it is what it is?
Yeah, it is, but it is for ain't nobody really specific that I would really like. Nigga I work with for the only nigga I feel like I wanted to work with was my nigga Meezy and shit, and we made some. I feel like we gotta make some more shit, but other than that.
All right, now you were talking about a project that you have that you said you were trying to work on with someone.
Yeah, well, oh yeah, for my peoples from the D, he just hit me up and shit, just because he's from Dexter and shit from out in Detroit, and he had just hit me like, I feel like we should make our own shit, cause he got his own little following and shit too out there. And I'm like, shit, I'm with it, like, you feel me? And he called himself like he got a WAP name too, like, you feel me? So like, you feel me? We was trying to figure out what the project should be called, and I'm like, shit, I'm down for it, just because I got a lot of people and family in Detroit too that like know me and support me, so that
shows you that you gotta take stuff a bit more serious,
yeah,
bro.
for sure.
Because you have an outside city connection.
Yeah.
So I've heard you mention your uncle a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that's someone that gives you inspiration to like really like, damn, I can really do this shit, or just like
that's dinner like my shit. I'm gonna keep it real. I know he gonna laugh and he gonna like to hear it and shit, but that's dinner like my father figure for real. Like just besides like showing me how to be like a real nigga and like how to do business and get some money. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna give him that, and I ain't gonna never hold that from him, like, ever. So absolutely, like, I give my uncle, my uncle was definitely somebody I look up to.
all right, so can we get a top 5 Pittsburgh artist from you? Or could you do that?
I knew you was gonna ask you this, so I was gonna
listen, I've stopped asking people this because, like, I know this, okay, they'll just name all their bros. And I respect that, but I was like, come on, I know.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real, like, I'm not no liar. Like, you feel me? I know they gonna be, I ain't no liar. I feel like I'm gonna put even if I ain't got to put myself, but you know, I'm always thinking myself on there, but my bro Walner, he incarcerated right now. My bro Walner, he one of the ones, you feel me? I want the podcast to know that. I want the city to know that, just because I feel like they probably think it's over for my bro because he went to jail, but my bro about to be home soon. But my bro Walner definitely on there. He different. He official. Like, you feel me? You got to check him out too. Like, I could say Meezy, you know what I'm saying? You got to check my boy CHS Slime too. He hard. Like, you feel me?
You got to send me all these people's stuff because bro, I just grew up in a different era, bro.
Right.
I grew up in, like, the Trill Z's, like, you know,
right,
Teflon.
the legends,
so
like,
that's why I'm trying to get hip. That's why I apologize to all of y'all that be DMing me. I don't know.
Right. I definitely got to give my boy CHS. I'm going to say my boy T-Chop. And, you know who the city, I don't know, you know what the city gonna think and shit, but I said my Meezy, T-Chop, CHS Slime, and Wolves. Wolves hard too.
He coming in here next.
Yeah, Wolves is hard for sure, and I ain't gonna be, a hater. Lil B-Dog hard and shit too. He doing his thing. Just because I know they not gonna let me slide without just, you feel me, really keeping it a buck and being official. He hard and shit. Regardless what he got going on, he definitely official. And that's it. But
That's
my niggas, I'ma keep it real. Like, my niggas, like I say, my nigga Walnut, you know what I'm saying? Whoops.
You gotta show niggas, bro. You gotta put them on it. Y'all gotta go crazy.
Like, and I'm just on some shit like, I don't really care where niggas is from. Like, I ain't gonna be no hypocrite. Wherever you from, what you got going on, I ain't gotta be rocking with niggas. But everybody's doing their thing. I see everybody, so I'm not gonna just be like, oh, I don't want to say like niggas doing their thing.
Cause like I know what you're talking
Like
about.
you got a couple like Shummy. There's just a lot of niggas.
Shum
for
too.
real.
Coach.
There's just a bunch of youngins for it. I'm not just gonna diss Brock. Like my nigga 7'5" Bando, he a good rapper too. Like there's a lot of niggas where I can say like they doing their shit and I ain't going. Like,
I think
Mari
I've
2 times, Lil Cell, like there's a
I
lot
noticed
of
that
niggas.
all of y'all have like y'all are seeing like, damn, we can really make some money in this music shit. Like we just want to make money. Like that's where niggas is
like,
out
you
with
feel
it.
Me? That's where I'm at with it. Like you feel me? Regardless of what anybody, whatever everybody got going on and shit, feel like. But I know for sure that niggas can make some music with this shit. Like I see all the young any youngin that you could think of, anybody that the fans gonna say. You feel me? Whether they say I like it or not, like you feel me? Niggas don't even be. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm still real. Like niggas might not even say me when they come on this podcast, but I'm not. No.
They'll definitely put you top right now. I feel like you could be top 10.
Yeah, for sure. But
Consistency will put you top 5. That's the only thing.
Right.
I promise you, that's the only thing,
swear
bro.
to God, like, and I ain't no hater, so I know people like, but I like people ain't gotta say me for me to say them like if they top 5, top 10 because I see it, like you feel me. So I'm not just gonna be like, oh, I don't want to say nobody because they ain't say me. Like I see niggas doing their thing out here. But I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna be in a race every motherfucking time. You feel me? So I ain't tripping on it because I know at the end of the day I'm gonna get mad. So, like you feel me?
All right, so let's get to the more personal side here. Family, how do they feel talk about family a little bit just in general and how they feel about
shit.
When they maybe seen it all go up like that.
Yeah,
like what was the response like?
I ain't gonna lie, my family is, man, they love my music like a month. Like there be times like if we have a cookout or something, like I'll come in the crib and I'll be playing my music. Like I'll come in, like you feel me, just funny. Especially my mom, like that should really let me know I want to do this shit because I used to play football too. But you know, football, everybody playing football. They got their players ready playing football. And I might not be the biggest dude, but I had that phase and shit too. But I wasn't bringing all the family out. I feel like, yeah, and I was a dog too, don't get me wrong. But it's just like, I feel like I wasn't bringing all the family out. Just like, you know, that shit. But when I made music though, I ain't gonna lie, like all my family like support that shit and fuck with it. So I could definitely say it changed my point of view and how they think of me too. Cause like, yeah.
And when you make songs like Reasons and things like that, it also makes it beneficial to like the family where it's like, oh, we can listen to this too. Like this can be one of those type songs.
Yeah. So it just don't be on. I'm just listening to it because this is my, you know, my people, my little brother, or cause you know what I'm saying. They'll play me just because they play, like they playing that shit. Like for me, yeah.
So that, like, just talk about, do you siblings just like in general?
My mom got all daughters, and I'm the only boy. So it's like I got my big sister there, my sister Naya, and then it's me and my little sister Aubrey. And yeah, I don't play about, I'm saying, the woman of my life and shit. I'm saying it was my babies and shit. But yeah, they support me to the fullest. Like I'm saying, regardless, like you feel me, they might be, you know how it be with girls. They might be crazy, we might get man, but they support me to the motherfucker, man. I love my sisters, man, wholeheartedly.
And all right, let's take a step back here because I seen you kept mentioning that you were good at football. So talk about like your football experience. Like, so you went from Little League. Did you play in high school? Just talk about that in general.
I went from Little League and I was playing a little. Like I had went to prep at first, and then I was playing for like USO. But I ain't really play a game because at the time I was just high school hit you different than when you get out of middle school. You know, you get to really see like what everybody else is doing outside of school and how like that's the second stool to adult life for real. You know, you be a kid and this teenager, then you know for 3 I'm just seeing a lot of shit. I was just doing a lot of outside shit and it was like, man, I'm gonna keep it real. I done seen people bigger than me and better than me put their all into this shit and didn't make it. Like, and I ain't even saying it like that, but it's like, and they wasn't doing shit but going to practice for real. And that shit used to be so draining and shit. I'm like, man, I ain't trying. I can't say it like that because, you know, they're going to make it seem like I wasn't dedicated enough. But I knew I had a different passion. I always sneaky rapping and shit. I was just like, man, I want to make music and shit. Like, I'm not about to be, I ain't got no money in my pocket doing this football shit. I ain't going to practice every day. I'm that'll pass out and shit. I'm trying to do something else. And then I came with that music and then it was working and it's working for me. So it's like, man, I'm doing that. Like, you feel me?
I've heard a lot of people say like, from that jump from Little League to high school, it's like almost like you say, the adult type life,
Yeah.
and it loses that fun that it used to have. Would you say that's what it was?
And that value, and it's like coaches are very like, you know what I'm saying, like, don't get me wrong, like USO, there was like 2 coaches that had came from where I was at too on Little League, so they knew of me and shit. But like, you know, it's different. They don't go fuck about that shit or what you got. You know what I'm saying, nigga? This is real. Like, you know what I'm saying, like this shit. Straight, you come to practice. You know what I'm saying. There's other people that's just as big and they want to. You know what I'm saying, all the time as you. But it's like with this shit, there could be like how people say there's all these rappers and shit in Pittsburgh, which there is, but every rapper ain't different or doing their own shit or even getting views. Some niggas be rapping to rap, but nigga, when you really got some shit where you doing it yourself and different, nigga, like niggas can't copy that. They could try to, you know what I'm saying? But nigga, what? Nigga, there's always gonna be somebody working harder and better than you in football. And same with this rap shit too, but I'm like, man, I'm not about to be doing this shit every day of my life. Like,
People in Pittsburgh like to say it's a popularity contest, but it's like, at one point though, because I've messed with people that are underground artists that don't have no fan base, and I've had that have popular.
Yeah.
So it's like
yeah.
when there is someone like me that reaches out to all of them, it's like,
Right.
what y'all gonna say?
Shit. I ain't
Do
gonna
you
lie.
feel like it's popularity contest in Pittsburgh?
Not really, cause it's like if you think Pittsburgh is a good, not a terrible city that we say. It's like, you know, there is a lot of hate and shit, but it's like I would never let Pittsburgh hype get to my head. It's like if I'm just like the biggest in the world, like, you know what I'm saying? That's where niggas get it confused. So it's like, yeah, there's a little Pittsburgh popularity, but that shit ain't nothing. Like, you feel me? I don't want niggas to think like if they got a little, cause I know I got a little popularity too, but I don't think like, oh, I ain't, man, I'm a regular nigga. Like, you feel me? That's it.
And did you graduate from USO or what was that like?
No, I had went from was at Brashear. Was at Brashear for my last year of high school, and then
What was your senior year like? Were you rapping during that time?
Yeah, I was rapping. I had did my last senior year online and shit though, just cause of this little situation that occurred and shit, and I wasn't, you feel me, doing what I was supposed to and shit. I had to shake back. I had, you know, working on it online. I just got it that way and shit. But Bashir was my last high school I was in. That was really like dope to me and shit. It was different. There's a lot of people, a lot of kids and shit. Like, you feel me? So.
And after, was college even in the, or you were like, I'm strictly music now?
Shit. I ain't gonna lie, college wasn't definitely in my plan and shit. Cause you know, college, I'm gonna keep it real. I know, like, even family, I know plenty of people that went to college. It's like, you gotta get that back sometimes too. It's like, what are you going to college? For sometimes it really do be a scam. It's like if you ain't got that full leeway scholarship, I'm definitely not about to be pushing myself to go to college, paying out of my pockets. Absolutely not.
When I talk to my friend, and I've said this previous, when they say they be on like 180K for
Bro,
what?
For what? Like, what? I'm not. They be on all this. I'm like, nigga, what? Books is high as hell in college, nigga. Like, the fuck?
And I'd be like, bro, I've had the same experience at multiple colleges that you've had for free.
Bro, yeah.
Let's talk about like outside of the sports when you were younger. What other hobbies were you into? Did you have anything that you would like specifically like, or even now, like outside of the music? What is it that you do for fun?
When I was a kid, I was doing a lot of shit for. I ain't gonna lie, like from football to making music to just running wild outside. When Ayo, you know, like when they was making like the little reverse nay and shit like that. Like,
Oh, they're doing the dance, yeah.
Boy, I wasn't dancing and shit like that, but like I used to want to be like them niggas so bad when they was fucking having the little moonwalks and
The
reverse.
AOTO and them when it was huge.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, like, but I had my phase where I was trying to be like them. I swear to God, like even my cousin, she had like a little dance team and shit. Like I called myself thinking I was gonna. I called myself thinking I was gonna get on there and shit, but then they wasn't on the AOTO shit. They was trying to pop lock and do backflips and shit. Nigga, I'm trying to do the reverse nay and shit. Like, you feel me?
Bro, that might go viral. You in the video and just hit a little sound real fast.
so you feel me? I was doing a lot of shit, but now I ain't gonna lie. I like to be out of town, like out the way, experience new shit that I ain't never get to do for. Like, you feel me? Just like a lot of different shit, but definitely like I love going out of town and shit for sure. Like, that's my shit.
So what's the future goals? Like where do you envision, like, if I start really being consistent, I start going crazy, where do you think like you want to be in life?
My mom just asked me the same, cause like my mom is very, like, I ain't gonna lie, like that's my dog. Like her birthday is the 5th. Mine's is the 9th of November. Like, we're like the same people. Like, you feel me? But like, she just asked me like, so what's the goal plan and shit. But I ain't gonna lie, like, I really feel like I just need to put like, I need to nigga step it up, like, and put my foot on it with this music because I'm so different. I feel like an authentic of what I do. I'm not just gonna let that just die down and be like, oh man, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I wanna do it, like, and I got to. And this year is really like, especially with all the challenges and what I shook back from overcame, it's like, nigga, I gotta do it. So it's like, now if I do it and then I feel like it's not working and then you feel me, but it's like, nigga, as far as in the shit I did, I know it's gonna work for me. Like, that's what I'm manifesting and putting in my head. So it's like, my future goals is to just, nigga, keep being consistent. Nigga, like, stop giving up and stop having these times where you do it and you don't like I'm doing this shit, bro. Like, you feel me? That's my future. I ain't fuck a plan B, bro. Like, I'm gonna make it work. Like, I swear to God, I'm gonna make it work.
You gotta feel like that, bro.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna make it work. Like by all
And
means.
and as far as like promotion and stuff, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. When we drop this, bro, there's gonna be a lot of people that reach out to you. So a lot of other platforms that are gonna be able to reach out to you. So you'll have the time. So get your shit ready, get shit lined up. Cause I'm telling you, bro, as soon as that happens, for sure. So can we get an inside scoop on what the next project is, or like what the next single is, video, something? Or you just really don't know yet?
Shit, nah. I ain't gonna lie. The next project, I think, for sure, because that my story, I was a dibble dab, and I probably put, like, majority melody, probably 2, like, I wouldn't say drillers, but you know, more rapping-ish type songs and there, like, you feel me? But now, on this project, I think I might just do half and half, like 5 melody, 5, like, really just talking my dog shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Being, like, I'm talking that shit, like, you feel me? So that's what I'm working on, and just making sure that it's very professionalism, like, you feel me? Make sure I get my last cover art was dope. Like, my boy did that. I'm make sure I get another dope ass one, and that I try to shoot with this project 4 or 5 of the songs that I dropped with the project. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna shoot the project. I'm gonna make the project, drop it, and I'm gonna try to have 3, 4 songs shot to the project too. Like, you feel me? Just so they can have a video to that shit too. You know what I'm saying? This one's some different.
Do you have a personal like that you like to record with the most, cameraman? Is there a specific one that you like to record the most? What you say?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm fucking with the nigga Motown. Like, that's my nigga right now. Like, he showed me some different shit for real. Like, shout out to my nigga Great Cloud and shit too. That's my boo. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, as far as like really doing, like, making some crazy ass shit though, like, my nigga Motown. Yeah, like, when we shot this Dirty Cup Part 2, me and my brother, like, nigga, the way he pulled up, nigga, I felt like I was a super, like, nigga, red carpet. Like, nigga, he had like, how this shit is, like, he had the lights, and nigga, I'm talking about in the middle of the street. Like, he had every location spot too for me, like, and we shot that, and I'm like, well, he's dope. So that's my boy. Like, my next
He
shot,
edited that too, correct?
Yeah, he edited this shot.
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
shit
make
was
sure him and Bill Mike, like, you feel me? I'm gonna make sure, like, yeah, we lock in, like, ASAP.
All right, bro. So tell people where they can follow you. Of course, you told us what you got coming next. If they can follow you on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all of your platforms.
Right. My Instagram is you know, they can follow me Mirwop, _255. You know what I'm saying? That's really my shit. My Twitter the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Mirwop and shit. No, fuck that Facebook and shit. Y'all gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about that shit. But, you know what I'm saying? That's my main shit. YouTube, you know what I'm saying? It's Mirwop. You know what I'm saying? You can look me up on there any time of the day. All streams, all platforms, and all that. So, yeah, get with me. I got a project coming. Yeah, more shit coming soon. So.
Wait, so this isn't this old songs you have, those aren't B-Doc. That's a different B-Doc?
Oh, no, that is B-Dog.
So you have old songs with them. They're just not all on all streams.
Yeah.
I could cut this out if you want me to. I got you. I'm not no lame nigga.
No. You good.
Okay.
Yeah, we got old songs from just like.
It's old as hell though.
Yeah. It's old as hell. You know, because we used to play Little League, and you know that's a different story. I'm saying, but we used to just be making songs shit too growing up. Because he's from the North Side, so you know if you from the North Side, at a point in time, you was cool with everybody on the North Side. You know, people grew up, they do whatever they do and shit. You know what I'm saying, but yeah, like you feel me? We definitely
Okay. All right. Now my fault. I just had to ask a little bit.
No, you
Just had
good,
to ask,
bro.
bro.
No, I ain't even. You feel me? I ain't no lame, bro. For sure.
All right.
I ain't
So again, like I said, I reached out to you, bro. I'm glad you came through, like, because this shows that, like, one, I got your first interview. Now, bro, to you might not lead. I love getting people's first interviews, especially somebody like you. You should have been had an interview out.
Yeah.
Like, nobody reached out to you previously, or like.
I think yours was the best to me with the best quality though, and I know I'm not trying to be
Chill.
You know, I ain't trying to be like, you feel me, on that, but like,
Everybody do be saying that though.
everybody got their own, but like I probably had one other, you know what I'm saying, but other than that, like your shit really stood out to me the most. Where I'm like, man, I'm trying, like you see, I even hit you up, like you feel me, like I want to lock in, like I'm trying to get one with you, bro, like for surely. So that was like an eye opener to me, like yeah, this shit. I know like my fans and your people's gonna look at this like, man, what, like you feel me?
So like, this is off topic, like this isn't specifically about you, but when you see my platform, like when you first ran into it, what was like your perception of it though? Because you said you seen the high quality, like what was it?
Like I ain't gonna lie, like I feel like you should be more bigger than what you is, and I'm not saying like that because your quality and like how it is, like you in the setup, my dog, like you got this shit intact, and I'm gonna make sure, I ain't gonna lie, like I'm gonna make sure niggas hear about like this shit is dope, like, and
I'll collab on the same platform with the clips,
like, and I was seeing like a lot of shit too, and I'm like, man, what, this look like some Wallow and Gilly shit, like you feel me, like just chopping it up or this shit, like I see that, I watch this shit on my phone all day with other people doing it, so it's like being able to do it myself in here, you know what I'm saying, it with you at that, like I'm like, hell yeah, I'm all for it.
A lot of people do say that, they be saying that, but it's like what they say is they like how I interview because like I really focus on the music, but I got to niggas be having music to fake us in on.
Yeah, right.
So like again, I know we're running out of time here, but again, I appreciate you. I don't know when I'm gonna be dropping this, but we didn't talk about nothing too current, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And I appreciate you again, bro. All right. So all we gotta do is take the